यार एक चीज दिखाता हूँ, इसी चीज से स्टार्ट करते हैं आज का वीडियो। ये देखो, ये हमारे एनसीआर पे मीम हम लोगों ने पोस्ट किया। लुक एट दिस इज यूनाइटेड फैंस इन अ नटशेल। ऑल्दो इतना कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है, बट इट वाज कुकुरेला 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 गुंगुरेला गुंगुरेला एंड बूम, सर्जियो रेगुलोन 15 मिनट में डन डील, बूम बैप बूम बूम। So Sergio Reguión has signed for Manchester United on a loan till the end of the season with no loan fees. Fantastic, fucking fantastic. बस हमें wages पे करनी है जो अराउंड 120 के है, 120-125 के बीच में रिपोर्ट हो रही है. No loan fee till the end of the season with a clause to break it in January. Perfect deal. Very happy with this deal. Pretty ecstatic with this deal, with the conditions of the deal, not so much with the player. क्या लगेगा. Shaw is apparently, as I said, 2 हफ्ते उसके बढ़ रहे हैं. Now he's out till January. December है वैसे तो, but December mid कुछ कह रहे, December second week. So December तक वो बाहर है. Malatsia पता नहीं कहाँ है. He's out too. Now this guy is here. There you go, Donny. Here we go. So that is the player we have signed. We have also signed another player, but just before that, काफी लोगों को इस चीज पे थोड़ा कंसर्न है, which is his injury record. Now, obviously, very obviously, देखो यहाँ पर 18 दिन, 24 दिन, 60 दिन, 21 दिन, अगर ऐसे ही चलता रहा तो इसका तो स्टिंट ही ऐसे चले जाएगा. But we hope इतना ज्यादा इससे खेला नहीं है, थोड़ा सा मैच शार्पनेस तो कम रहेगी, but he'd still be able to deal with it, and he would come in and hit the ground running and do the best whatever he can. Obviously कोई buy option वगैरह नहीं है, but you never know in these loan deals. Hopefully अच्छा रहे. Hopefully, as I said, the signing for me is a decent one because of the things that the approach we have taken. So I'm pretty happy with that. तो ये है. Now मतलब इससे क्या होगा? इससे basically ये होगा कि ल्यूक शॉ और मलासिया जो apparently दोनों दिसंबर तक बाहर है, उनके लिए कवर मिल रहा है. We've gotten a cover for them with the option to break this deal in January, because remember अगर वो आ गए सारे वापस तो Shaw, Malacia, Alvaro Fernandez, Diogo Dalot can also play there, and Reguilón भी होगा, तो इतने तो नहीं चाहिए, right? So we'd have the clause to actually F it off when we want to. So that'll be nice. Apart from that, you know what? We have signed this beautiful guy here, Altay Bayindir. Excuse me for the pronunciation, but he's the first Turkish player to sign for Manchester United. And how cool is that? Matlab, what a signing for me. What a signing, because मेरे को ऐसी साइनिंग्स पसंद है जिसमें एक क्लब का डायरेक्शन दिखता है, जिसमें एक क्लब का एक वो दिखता है कि ओके, ओनाना है, they want to play a certain style, so you won't have a keeper who's a backup keeper anyways. We want to have a backup keeper जो एकदम उसी स्टाइल में फिट करेगा, जो उसी जॉनर में फिट करेगा. And we have gone on and done that, and I'm pretty happy. Onana would F off for his AFCON Cup of Nations, for his AFCON Cup of Nations, or AFCON as they call it, African Cup of Nations. So he'd go there. So we would have Bayindir who would play for that month and a half, jitna bhi wo ja raha hai. That will be very crazily good. But you know what? You might sign Bayindir, you might sign Reguilon, you might as well sign Cucurella ऊपर से as well. But you know what? I'll give you an analogy. मैं एक analogy देता हूँ तुम्हें. Suppose तुम्हारे boards हैं. तुमने हिंदी में 100, इंग्लिश में 100, फिजिकल एजुकेशन में 100, कोई तुमने 6th एडिशनल सब्जेक्ट लिया 100, बट मैथ्स, साइंस मतलब मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री और फिजिक्स में तुम फेल हो गए. There is no point of scoring 100 in Hindi, English, physical education and your additional subject if you are failing your physics, chemistry and maths, because you are not going to be declared as a passed student. आप पास नहीं हो गए. अगर आप पास हो भी गए, आप उसमें फेल नहीं हुए, अगर आपके सिर्फ गंदे नंबर आए, आपका रिजल्ट गंदा माना जाएगा. That is the situation. तुम जितने मर्जी प्लेयर खरीद लो, but if you don't get this guy done, ये जो यहाँ बैठा है हमारी ये घास फूस लगा के बैठा है जो, अगर if we don't get this guy done, we are fucked. There will be a huge backlash. See, don't get me wrong, कुछ होना नहीं है Glazers को उससे, कुछ नहीं होना Glazers को उससे, but there will be a huge backlash in terms of just the fans being so frustrated. Matlab he has been so devoted to us, Amrabat. He wants nothing else. Imagine this situation. हम अगर दूसरे एंड पे होते हैं, हम रो रहे होते हैं एज अ क्लब और हम गाली दे रहे होते हैं उस प्लेयर को. Imagine, suppose Bruno Fernandes है, he wants to go to Real Madrid and Real Madrid have offered 110 million, which we think is not a fair deal for Bruno Fernandes. Suppose अगर 100 million ले लो, Real Madrid ने दिया, and he wants to go to Real Madrid. His top training, he said, I want to go to Real Madrid. And then there is Barcelona, there is Juventus, there is Bayern Munich, who have offered us 130, 140 and 140 respectively. 130, 140, 145 ऐसे. We have accepted all of those 3 deals, but he says मुझे तो जाना ही नहीं है, तुम जो मर्जी कर लो, accept कर लो, जो मर्जी कर लो, मेरे को जाना ही नहीं है, मेरे को जाना है सिर्फ Real Madrid. He's not training, he's not playing. So for us, he's a भगवान. मतलब ऐसा क्या पाठ पढ़ा दिया उसको टेन हाग ने, no one knows. But if you look at it from the other side, it's a bit like Antony, where he just wanted to come to United. But इसका तो और भी ज्यादा है. Fabrizio Romano ने कहा, if and when he signs for United, United fans remember this. He's a fucking journalist, transfer का ये करता है. उसने कहा कि मैंने अपने करियर में इतना सिवियर केस में यहीं जाना चाहता हूं वाला नहीं देखा. A player who has waited for more than 60-65 days for one club. Saudi के approaches, Fulham के approaches, Italian clubs के approaches, Bundesliga clubs के approaches. He has absolutely rejected them all. Apparently Bayern Munich का approach he has rejected. He has absolutely rejected because उसको सिर्फ एक जगह जाना है, which is Manchester United. Manchester United. Now इसके लिए मेरे पास 2 news और है आप लोगों के लिए. I have 2 more news. Wait, I've shown this to you guys. That again, Man United will surely bid for Sofyan Amrabat yet again. Decision made up to Fiorentina then. Amrabat has no plans, absolutely no plans to join Fulham or any other club despite links. Man United is priority since June, July, August. Fucking hell, it's almost been 2.5 months. He's been very clear. Also in the last 24 hours, he just wants United. Wow. And ये रही एक न्यूज जो इसके रिगार्डिंग है मेरे पास. There's a private, छोटा सा है, एडजस्ट कर लो. There's a private jet booked from Florence to arrive at Manchester airport this afternoon, which might be scheduled to take Sofyan Amrabat to England ahead of his signing for Man United. And this is Samuel Luckhurst. Now, whether you believe all of these things or not, Sancho के वक्त भी ये बहुत aeroplanes और ये सब flight, personal, private jet ये सब चला था, but ultimately नहीं हुआ. This does seem like a Sancho 2.0. Hopefully इसका conclusion Sancho 2.0 से अच्छा होगा, because if I had to bet right now, I think he will sign for United. But I can never say never with United, because fucking hell, we are a mess, aren't we? We are a big bloody freaking mess. But if I had to jump to the second one, just reading it out, it's very fresh as I record it. It's from The Athletic. So they say Manchester United Director of Football Negotiations, Matt Hargreaves, has flown to Italy. Has flown to Italy as MUFC tried to sign Sofyan Amrabat from Fiorentina. No agreement between the clubs as of now. For the 27-year-old Morocco international, 27-year-old, just peeking into his prime. Wow. So Matt Hargreaves, जो हमारा director of football है apparently, होगा कोई एक Glazer का चमचा या वही Ed Woodward की class का topper होगा कोई. So Matt Hargreaves has flown to Italy to convince Fiorentina to sell Sofyan Amrabat to them. Fair enough. So I mean, how does this roll up? We'll be live. We'll surely be live. Before the deadline day, for the deadline day stream. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see as to how things shape up. It's going to be very interesting, very, very, very freaking interesting. Just a small request, just before we jump up to some of the outgoings which we've had. If you could like the video, if you could subscribe to the goddamn channel, because when you like the video, it really helps us. It really tells the algorithm that we are rocking with our content, because we really work hard a lot here, me and Trix and the whole NCR team behind the scenes. So it'll be a big request for everyone if you could like the video and subscribe to the goddamn channel. So moving on, out freaking goings. Now we have sold yet another one of our youngsters, which is Marc Jurado, who returns back to his native Espanyol, and also Espanyol the club. I meant Spain, but Espanyol, yeah. So the club, he does complete a permanent move to Espanyol in Spain. So he's gone. The fee as of now has not been discussed really, but he is gone. You know what? We sold Teren Mengi yesterday. We also sold Dean Henderson yesterday for 20 million. Ted and Mengi का भी नहीं निकल के आया कि कितने में हमने लूटन को बेचा. Hopefully it was 5-7 million at least Ted and Mengi के लिए. And then now we have sold Mark Corrado. So that's that. But another one of the sort of breaking news is, if I would say, is this guy, Man United, also trying to leverage some money off this guy. So Lazio have been offered the possibility to sign Mason Greenwood for Man United in the final hours. No decision has been made, but decent enough that we are trying to, I won't say get rid, but get some money for Mason Greenwood as well, which is going to be important because abhi to pai jotni hai hame for FFP, and that is what we really require in terms of getting that deal done, getting that deal through. So man, only one aim for the day. तुम PE में 100 ले आओ, physical education में 100 ले आओ, 6 subject में 100 ले आओ, as I said. Hindi, English तुम अपनी languages में 100 ले आओ. But अगर तुम physics, chemistry, maths या जो भी, it's not a science bias by the way. तुम्हारे पास commerce है, तुम्हारे पास arts है, तुम उसमें fail हो गए अपने core subjects में, कुछ नहीं होने वाला. So the same way you buy anyone, but if you don't get Amrabat done by the end of the transfer deadline, it's going to be a fucking failure. It's going to be an absolute backlash from the fans. Not that these fucking guys would care, but it would be from our side. So yeah, that is me rounding up. We'll surely see you more and more as we approach the deadline day. Till the time, keep supporting United. Keep praying to God that we land Sofyan Amrabat and GGMU, and I'll speak to you guys pretty soon.